Here's the reality most players don't understand. Casinos aren't just watching you play, they're tracking your value every second you sit down. If you don't know how you're being rated, you're either getting undercomped or worse, drawing attention you don't want. How blackjack players get rated at the table. When you sit at a blackjack table and hand over your player's card, the casino starts building a profile on you immediately. This isn't casual observation. It's a calculated system designed to measure exactly how much money you're worth to them. The pit boss or floor supervisor is responsible for rating your play, and they do it using three main factors: your average bet, how long you play, and the assumed house edge on your game. First, your average bet is the backbone of your rating. The pit boss isn't tracking every single wager perfectly. They're estimating. If you bounce between $25 and $200 bets, they'll usually average you somewhere in the middle, often lower than you think. That means inconsistent betting can hurt you unless it's done with purpose. If you want better comps, you need to make your higher bets noticeable and sustained, not random. Next is time played. This is where discipline matters. A player grinding for 4 hours at $50 a hand is far more valuable to the casino than someone blasting $200 a hand for 20 minutes. Casinos reward time because more hands played equals more expected loss. The longer you sit, the more predictable you become, and the more they like you. Then comes the house edge assumption. This is where the casino quietly wins even when you think you're playing smart. They don't rate you based on perfect basic strategy. They assume you're making mistakes. That built-in edge, often around 1 to 2% or more depending on the game, is multiplied by your average bet and time to calculate your theoretical loss, or theo. That number determines your comps, meals, rooms, cashback, and more. Here's the formula they're essentially using behind the scenes. Average bet X hands, per hour, X hours, played X house edge, señal theoretical loss. And your comps are just a fraction of that number. Where players get it wrong. Most players think betting big for short bursts gets them noticed. It doesn't, not the way you think. Casinos reward consistency, not spikes. If your betting is erratic, your rating drops. If you leave too soon, your value drops. And if you don't use your player's card every single time, you're invisible. On the flip side, if you're a sharp player trying to stay under the radar, a high consistent rating is exactly what you don't want. Big average bets combined with long sessions and clean play can flag you as someone worth watching. That's how heat starts. The bottom line. A rated blackjack player is a tracked asset. The casino is constantly estimating how much you're expected to lose and rewarding you just enough to keep you coming back. If you understand how they rate you, you can manipulate the system, either to maximize comps or to stay off their radar. If you don't understand it, you're just another number, and they're already ahead of you.